Hi, boys and girls. We're going to continue Coach Hyatt is a Riot, Chapter 4, Weird Training Methods. Coach Hyatt pulled up in her Mini Cooper with her weird son, Wyatt Hyatt. She blew her whistle. "Line up," she barked. "I hope you ragamuffins are ready to work today." "Are we going to run more laps?" Michael asked. "No." "Are we going to do jumping jacks?" asked Ryan. "No." "Are we going to do push-ups?" asked Neil, the new kid. "No." "Sit-ups?" I asked. "Touch our toes?" "No." "Then what are we going to do?" Michael asked. "You're going to pick up my car," said Coach Hyatt. "What?" "You heard me. Pick up my car." "I can't pick up a car," I said. "You can't pick up a car by yourself," said Coach Hyatt, "but I bet all of you can pick up my car together." She told half of the team to grab the front bumper of the Mini Cooper and the other half of the team to grab the back bumper. Wyatt just picked his nose. "Okay," Coach Hyatt said, "when I blow my whistle, pick up the car." She blew her whistle, and we pulled up with all our might. And you'll never believe in 1,100,000 years what happened. We picked up the Mini Cooper. "Wow," we all said, which is Mom upside down. "Look at that," Coach Hyatt barked. "You ragamuffins picked up a car. That's teamwork. My motto is, if you can pick up a car, you'll go far." It seemed to me that you could go a lot farther if you get in the car and drove it somewhere. But still, it was cool to pick up a car, even if it was a Mini Cooper. Coach Hyatt had paired us up and passed the football back and forth. She said she wanted to see who could throw the ball and catch it. Ryan got teamed up with Neil. I got teamed up with Michael. Wyatt just picked his nose. I'm a good quarterback. Michael and I were passing and catching pretty good when one of my throws got past him. The ball rolled all the way over near the cheerleaders. Andrea picked it up. "Hey, throw it back," Michael said. "What's the magic word?" Andrea said. "Please," said Michael. Andrea picked up the football, and you'll never believe in 1,100,000 years what happened next. She threw it way over our heads. I mean, it must have gone 50 yards in the air, and it was a perfect spiral, too. "Wow," we all said, which is Mom upside down. Chapter 5, Dancing in the End Zone. When we arrived for our next practice, Andrea and the girly cheerleaders were practicing their routine at the other end of the field. "Losing, winning, we won't lie. We're most happy with a tie. Go Moose." What a lame cheer. Finally, Coach Hyatt showed up in her Mini Cooper with her nose-picking son, Wyatt Hyatt. There was a guy sitting in the car with them, but he didn't get out. That was weird," Coach Hyatt blew her whistle. "Line up. Are we going to pick up your car again today?" asked Neil. "No," Coach Hyatt barked. "Today you ragamuffins are going to learn the most important part, football. How to do an end zone dance." "A what?" asked Ryan. "After you score a touchdown, you have to do a dance in the end zone," Coach Hyatt said. Then Coach Hyatt showed us her end zone dance. She shook her butt, lifted a leg over her head, hopped up and down for a while, then she put her hands in the air and waved them around like a crazy person. Coach Hyatt is a riot. "Now try this," she told us. We all shook our butts, lifted one of our legs over our heads, hopped up and down for a while, and put our hands in the air and waved them around like crazy people. Wyatt just picked his nose. "Can we have some Gatorade now?" asked Ryan. "No," barked Coach Hyatt. After we learned the end zone dance, the coach went to her car. Remember that guy who was sitting in it? Well, it turned out he wasn't a guy at all. He wasn't a girl either. He was a dummy. "This is my friend Elvis." Coach Hyatt said as she carried the dummy over to us. Sure enough, the dummy looked just like the real Elvis. Sounded like him too. Coach Hyatt pushed a button on the back of the dummy and it started singing, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog." Coach Hyatt said we were going to use Elvis to practice our tackling. Tackling is fun because you get to knock the dummy on its butt. We all lined up to tackle Elvis. I got to go first because my name begins with an A. "Okay, AJ," said Coach Hyatt. "I want you to pretend that is someone you really hate." That was easy. "I'm going to pretend it's Andrea," I told the guys. "You ain't nothing but a hound dog," sang Elvis. I pretended that Elvis dummy was Andrea and rammed it as hard as I could. "Don't be cruel," sang Elvis as I got off of him. "Ooh, I'm all shook up." "Good job, AJ," said Coach Hyatt. Each of us got to tackle the Elvis dummy 5 times. It was cool. Coach Hyatt showed us how to go for the leg so the runner would fall down. Wyatt just picked his nose. Doesn't that kid ever run out of boogers? When we were finished, the coach blew her whistle and said we could take a drink from the Gatorade jug. That's when little Miss Perfect came over. She had on a cheerleading uniform and holding her pom-poms in her hand. "That was a very violent exercise you were doing," Andrea told us. "Is it really necessary to hit the dummy so hard? I think that leads to violent behavior in children." "Can you possibly be more boring?" I asked Andrea. "Why don't you go back to your side of the field and work on your lame cheers?" "Huh," said Andrea. And then she stormed off to do some more lame cheers with her friends. We don't hate, we don't boo, we respect the other team too. Go Moose. After everybody had some Gatorade, Coach Hyatt taught us how to punt the ball. Punting is hard. I punted the ball really far, but I couldn't make it go straight. One of my punts landed over near the cheerleaders. Andrea picked it up, and I remember the last time she got her hands on the ball, she threw it over her heads. "Don't throw it," I told Andrea. "Just bring it back." "What's the magic word, Arlo?" asked Andrea. "Now," I yelled. "Well, okay," Andrea said, "but you're going to have to tackle me for it." Me and the guys laughed. A cheerleader thought she could run past a bunch of trained football players. "Ha! I'd like to see you try," I yelled. Andrea faked out Michael, then she faked out Ryan, then she faked out Neil. Andrea was faking out everybody. She was running down the field and nobody could stop her. Nobody but me, that is. After she faked everybody else out, I was the only player between Andrea and the goal line. "You're not getting past me," I told her. "Oh, yes, I am, Arlo." "No, you're not," I told Andrea. We went back and forth like that for a while, and then Andrea faked left, then she faked right, then she faked left again, but I wasn't going to fall for her lame fakes. I grabbed her legs and slammed her to the ground, and all the guys cheered. "Woo!" Ryan said. "AJ tackled Andrea. They must be in love." "When are you guys getting married?" asked Michael. If those guys weren't my best friends, I would hate them.